Mr. President, your ideas for the tech industry are so innovative, and you definitely do not have a small penis. Please accept this gift on behalf of Apple.
Next!
Hey, Satan! Look at what some dipshit tech CEO gave me!
Southpark just dragged Apple CEO Tim Cook into the chaos in a way nobody saw coming. And honestly, it's brutal. The latest episode doesn't hold back, turning Cook's real-life White House meeting into a twisted circus of gifs, power plays, and outrageous flattery. If you thought Apple played it safe, wait until you see how Southpark shreds that image in the most insane way possible.
All right, everyone here to meet with the president, please make sure you have a reservation and that you have your gifts ready. As a reminder, please stay 5 feet away from the president at all times and avoid staring directly into his penis.
Oh, gosh!
The episode, titled Sycophancy, throws us straight into a bizarre White House spectacle where tech billionaires and world leaders are lined up like nervous school kids, clutching over-the-top gifts just to stay on Trump's good side, and right there in the middle of this circus, Apple CEO Tim Cook, stepping into one of the wildest cameos Southpark has ever animated.
Mr. President, your ideas for the tech industry are so innovative, and you definitely do not have a small penis.
Ah, thanks, yeah!
Cook walks in holding an Apple plaque, a cheeky nod to his real-life Oval Office meeting where he pledged billions in U.S. manufacturing investments. But here's where Southpark twists the knife. Before Cook can even hand over his gift, he's dragged into the same outrageous ritual as everyone else. Lavish praise, exaggerated flattery, and an awkward bid to keep Trump smiling. It's bold, it's over the top, and it sets the stage for one of Southpark's most insane political parodies yet.
Next! Mr. President, your idea is incredible. You do not have small penis.
And just when you think Tim Cook's moment is about to shine, Southpark flips the script. His carefully prepared Apple plaque, meant to symbolize Apple's influence and investments, gets instantly overshadowed by the absurdity happening around him. Mark Zuckerberg waltzes in with a diamond-encrusted toilet handle. Another tech mogul shows up with a platinum jet figurine, and suddenly Cook's grand gesture feels, well, small. This isn't just comedy. It's strategic humiliation. Southpark paints Cook as the quiet CEO stuck in a circus of louder, flashier billionaires, perfectly capturing Apple's real-life balancing act. Cook wants to stay influential, Apple wants to stay neutral, but here, Southpark turns that caution into comedy gold, showing Cook as just another player trying to survive in a room where power, politics, and egos collide.
Made in the U.S. This glass comes on the Corning line. It's a unique unit of one, and the base comes from Utah.
Here's why this scene hits harder than it looks. Because there's truth buried inside the chaos. In real life, Donald Trump pressured Apple to make the iPhone fully in America, pushing Tim Cook into the spotlight. And yes, Cook announced billions in U.S. manufacturing investments, but he stopped short of delivering what Trump really wanted, a 100% made-in-America iPhone.
An additional $100 billion to the United States, bringing our total U.S. investment to $600 billion over the next 4 years.
Southpark takes that real-world tension and turns the volume all the way up. By showing Cook standing in line, juggling gifts, flattery, and awkward diplomacy, the episode mocks Apple's tightrope act perfectly. It's saying, without actually saying it, that even the biggest tech giants bend when politics come knocking, and Southpark makes sure you feel every second of that discomfort.
Hey, Satan! Look at what some dipshit tech CEO gave me! I was thinking maybe we could try to shove it up your ass.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
And just when you think Southpark can't push it any further, boom, they drop the wildest twist of the episode. After Tim Cook hands over his Apple plaque, Trump doesn't just thank him and move on. Nope. In true Southpark style, he takes Cook's gift to his bedroom with Satan, proudly calling it his new favorite toy. It's shocking, it's absurd, and honestly, it's Southpark at its savage best. That one scene takes Tim Cook's carefully planned corporate gesture and turns it into the punchline of the entire episode. It's not just parody anymore. It's a full-blown spectacle designed to make you laugh, gasp, and wonder how they even got away with airing it.
By harnessing AI, we've transformed from a quaint farm into a platform for innovation. Introducing Tecrity. No longer a marijuana farm, we are now an AI-powered marijuana platform for global solutions.
But just when you think the chaos is over, South Park cranks it up again with another wild twist, this time aimed straight at the tech world's AI obsession. Randy Marsh suddenly decides to launch Tecrity, an AI-powered cannabis company that promises to revolutionize weed. It's ridiculous, but that's the point. South Park is drawing a subtle parallel to real-life tech giants like Apple, hinting at how even billion-dollar companies are scrambling to stay ahead in the AI race.
Our AI platform transforms insights from the cannabis ecosystem into global action. And just like any tech company, we are expanding our minds by microdosing ketamine.
The best part? Randy completely loses control. Hyped up on AI buzz, desperate to stay relevant, he spins himself into chaos. And that's where the deeper message lands. South Park is hinting that even CEOs like Tim Cook are caught in the same whirlwind, pretending to have everything figured out while quietly fighting to keep up. It's sharp, it's clever, and it adds another layer to the episode's tech satire.
Ah, thanks, gang.
On behalf of the state of Florida, I'd like to give you this gift, a silver-plated space shuttle.
Next!
But wait, the madness doesn't stop there. South Park paints the White House like a never-ending billionaire circus, and honestly, it's brilliant. Tech moguls, global leaders, and corporate giants are lined up like contestants on the world's strangest game show, each trying to outgift the other just to stay in Trump's good books.
They want you to feel overwhelmed and hopeless and helpless, so they deliberately flood the zone, difficult to push back on everything.
And poor Tim Cook, he's stuck right in the middle of it. His Apple plaque, which was supposed to make a statement, suddenly feels tiny next to Zuckerberg's diamond-encrusted toilet handle and another mogul's platinum jet figurine. South Park uses this moment perfectly, turning Cook into the quiet CEO trapped in a room full of louder, flashier billionaires, and it lands hard. It's satire, but it's also a clever jab at how Apple tries to stay neutral while everyone else plays the influence game.
The FIFA president, presidents of countries, and then those who win can touch it, because it's for winners only. And since you are a winner, of course, you can as well touch it. It's pretty heavy. Yeah. It's the winner trophy. The last one who lifted that is Leo Messi.
Here's the thing. South Park isn't just roasting Tim Cook for laughs. This entire episode is a giant spotlight on how tech giants tiptoe around political power. By putting Cook, Zuckerberg, and other billionaires in a humiliating White House parade, the show is making a bold statement. Even the most powerful CEOs bend when their profits are on the line. This is only getting even more crazier, so stick around and make sure you're part of the chaos by subscribing right now. And that's what makes this cameo sting. Apple has built its brand on confidence, control, and independence. But South Park flips that image upside down. It shows Cook as just another player in a game where ego, influence, and political favors run the show. It's funny, sure, but it also hits a little too close to reality, and that's exactly why this scene is blowing up online.
To sue for defamation than they do here in Australia. It's a completely separate defence, and someone who is a public figure is treated differently to the average punter.
And of course, the internet went wild the second this episode dropped. Tim Cook's cameo became one of the most talked about moments online. Clips of his Apple plaque scene are everywhere, memes are exploding, and debates are heating up. Some viewers are calling it South Park's most accurate takedown yet, saying it perfectly exposes the dance between big tech and politics. Others, they think the Trump-Satan twist went way too far.
South Park prides itself on always pushing the boundaries. It's been that way since it first aired back in August of 1997.
But here's the truth. Whether you love it or hate it, everyone's talking about it. And that's exactly what South Park wanted. To drag the biggest names in tech into the chaos and leave viewers questioning just how much satire is hiding in plain sight.
Kind of going for that tech company meets movie studio vibe? Should I combine all these innovative thoughts we've been discussing into a polished business outline?
Yep, generate that and we'll get right back to you. You see what I mean?
Wow, I feel smarter already.
Do you feel smarter? I feel smarter. She's making us smarter.
AI is incredible.
Southpark didn't just pull Tim Cook into the chaos, it turned Apple's carefully polished image upside down and dragged the tech world straight into Satire's crossfire. From awkward flattery to outrageous twists, this episode isn't just funny. It's a brutal reminder of how power and politics collide behind closed doors. But here's the real question. Was this just Southpark being outrageous, or did they just say out loud what Apple has been trying to hide all along? This video is created for entertainment and commentary purposes only. We're discussing Southpark satire and its take on real-world events. Nothing here is meant as a personal attack on any individual, company, or organization. It's all about the episode, the chaos, and the fun.